Santo, Man Kolnyang, Mike, Sholgrangawan, Yupit, Luping Yarul, Pandit Shet Maniel, Anaketon Niel, Jilo, Winetonadol. I think a kick, Kega Buka, Devo, Anyaling and dear Kuika Pingrin, Gemana, when I jang along, I say do Kega Parami, Madina Maja, Kubo, Makur, Kega Bolikan, Kuaita Jam, Wagari, Kegela, Emmanuel, whenever you go, I think a kick, Kega. You pon the loy, you might be you a good meat to meat one. Put on the boy, you walk on and Kayoga, I lay you train, is young as you are the watching man in a lit. Money, you're going to buy in good, and let on a banana. Hey, you pay a matonero, Jimana to the lake, joy, be tired calling in Dubai. Punya you to jogging by the pandemic, which in our dam, I my little train, Jalakabi, good at the day, Will Banan, good on boy, low, Banan, Kayoga, I lay your train, is young as you are the watching money, money, you're quite ready to go by in good, yet on banana.
Alrighty, good evening, good morning, good night, and wherever you are, welcome. Happy Saturday and happy Sunday and happy Monday morning, those of you in Australia. My name is Abraham Madid Majak. Welcome to Madid Majak Show. And our today topic or the theme of this topic is called the voice of the nation. So this is the program that I came up with, one that I see that is some of concern in our country. This program called the Voice of Nation is coming up to talk, to shed the light about the incident, the issues faced our nation. So this program was designed based on it. So for those of you, I just want to make it clear. And before I dive into my other discussion, other topic, because we have a lot of topics, but I choose the main topic that I see that I'm interested in and the Junubina are interested in to listen to. So before I go there, let me shed the light on this. As you guys know, I know. Let me know if my voice is clear, guys. Those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube and Clubhouse. So those of you are white, thank you, Sudan. Those of you in Clubhouse, I just want to let you guys know that this room is I'm not open for public, so it will not be a public discussion. It's just only I want to be present this topic about 30-45 minutes, and then I end the day. Yeah. So before I go to other topic, for that moment, as we know, the dark day in our nation, in our country, on March 1st this month, about 21 days ago, the dark days when Abiomnum was attacked by the criminals. 230 lives has been lost, women, children. It is a dark day moment in the history of South Sudan. And those who behind of these attacks are still at large. We have not heard anything from the government side as just that they are doing investigation. It is about 21 days now, and the investigation is not finished. And those criminals who killed these 213 people are still at large. So the question people of South Sudan are asking, who are behind of this killing? And this is the question that I'm asking the government and the opposition. Who are behind of this killing? Okay. The answer to this question I received on the ground, some of them said that the people who commit this crime, who kill 213 people in the Vietnam, are combined. IO involved in, White Army is involved in, and Division 4 involved into, which is based in Mayom. And Division 4 is a government division. It's not a rebel division. Okay. And Mayom Division 4 is not only the first time it's been accused of this. Division 4 has been accused by the neighbors state, Warab state, that Division 4 are responsible for the cattle rate across the border. Even they come to Lake State. Okay. Because Division 4, they said that they wear the SSPT uniform during the day. At the night, they are wearing the White Army uniform. Okay. And this, my message is going to J1, to President Salva Kiir. And today I'm really going to talk naked. Okay. Okay. Because that is a problem. One of the Lake State guys said that one of the words said that, Yakwana, if people talk, jam coach, na bit jam. Okay. And also people will not go and talk when you die. When you die and you are buried, you will not go. That's it. You are done. This is the time we talk. South Sudan need talking. The government need to be pointing into his eye or her eyes. What they are doing is wrong. 213 people who die. Who is responsible for the 21 days up to now? Are these criminals has been held responsible, accountable for it? Are they captured? So the committee that the government formed to investigate this incident, it is a way of killing this incident. Every time that the government formed the committee, there's no outcome. What are they finding? Okay, who are responsible? Are they capture anybody? Are they arrest anybody? Who responsible for this heinous crime? 213 people alive lost for nothing for the one day, middle of early 4 o'clock in the morning. Others are still missing as we speak. Over hundreds are wounded. The family of 213, they need accountability. Those 213 souls, they cannot rest in peace until the justice for them need to be served. They are crying now in the front of God. Why are we killed in cold blood? We didn't do nothing wrong. The children who left homeless or orphan, they lost their mom and dad. They're going to grow up without. And there's no government there for them to take care of them. Because the Kuma Sudan, they don't have a capability to take care of orphan. We have seen the orphan of the late heroes who fought 21 years of war with Jalaba. They are just on the street in Juba or across South Sudan. So if the country has a government, the first day that incident happened in March 1st should be those people should be held and captured by all means if the government have a power. But no, that's not seen. 21 days ago, 21 days later, there's nothing has been. The family who lost their loved one has no any news that the government tell them who are behind of the killing of their loved ones. It is a real great moment. Thank you, Majok. If you are available, I can send you a link so you can join me. So this is the great loss to the people of South Sudan. These 213 people who lost, they died in vain, right? It is a sad day for the nation, for the country. It is a sad day for the people of Biomnum. It is. It's heartbreaking. You see those names, 213 names. When I sleep at night, those 13 names can come to my head. I cannot sleep. Can you imagine for that? So we are calling for the government to bring these people who are responsible, whether they are a part of the member of the government or SSPDF. There's nobody above the law. If Division 4 are responsible for this, if there are people who are in the government are a part of this Mexico genocide in Vietnam, President Salva Kiir have to hold them responsible. You cannot favor people within your circle while they are doing a dirty work, killing the innocent civilians at the part. And you, President Salva Kiir, you want me, you are not saying anything. I'm not going to name names, those people who have been circled, but you guys know it. Okay? So 213 people, even the important are including what they did wrong. What did they do to those people who killed them? What did they do? Those are the innocent civilians. They don't have anything connection with the government. They don't have anything connection with the opposition. They have attacked in their own house, sleeping. Poor crowds are sleeping, killing while they're sleeping. Is anything more than evil like that? Even evil cannot do this thing that these people did. And another thing too, let me give this message to the people of Yerul East. We call it Yerul. Change my yell. Kind of message don't know what. We were at talk. I received some very urgent news information. Lakin waki wa collect. We got knowledge. Akwa bi wa leka di. We got to. We got na every day. Kwa chingalu wa be baro gel. Information kin to you. That nowhere joga makawa on ya gabak ping kanong tong attack ben do long ping jar ne kin information ak lawe ko le oh ka yi medira ka yi social media saga what is social media saga nuar yenda kana lo ka diltin wa nim dar kan aba dem ga you can knock out you dia oh it's too late oh for what and you already receive information why you get information that kind of loy galcrot chekrot ko hinga loy ka el medina le ba kan be dia ba kulu an chinga kan be dia bi wa lu attack kuna we wala chinga lu ba la we I will not be even shed my tear because why I do this we were second we chabab use I'm talking we wati kwane kudang change manyel we ki wacho we mi mukud juba wa yang and talo in a chokol ku koy kwon ya ba ta nyang bai kwa ga ja long no ki ka ji ku you guys enjoy your life in Juba ngulu ay ki Juba no kwar kwon to Juba to you koy ka bi gi look tok ba bi tok kang we war chenyeke isuru da ka nuer e ke ci jora do mena ci da jok ku kaman misi kira lan we sultan yirul akwo jangulo rana we politics ci warulo 1000 ba grapping non governor ci governor lwelkin ci president Salva Kiir lwelkin kere president Salva Kiir ku jila governor actually bo koñ aji koñ we ku duon terror we reer tin we rukid ba toro gnwer klatio shabab aping dong sultan ci ga ba me ku le an kana lo rot we kind of look we waping Sudan yaga ping. Lekin kina better lo nowadays. All that I receive from commissioner, all that I receive from governor. Kukoi ka siazin, I could governor actually be Louis could one way work not big about it too late. Why you know? Work Sultan to Panmonjang. I musul pir kwon ku jara ko kwon pier ke ko won tabai I pir ken loy la kim ga chi lui ane ke anu at ti da ko chi ke di ko commissioner loyel ko chi governor loyel masi kan kar ta lawa ko non ke mo ja lo ngun chi be jam chi wor pol pala ngun chi garang we ngun we don't kan chiu you ban we jabi cham pal ko be we cham up to you guys when we are attack I understand that we are ban over 1,300 and something be been long chi lu attack mi ci lo biam mom kan ko le lan na ka ba long chi ma ñel bi gak tin long pin jaar bi gak tin ko kwa chi lo long biam mom en you be long yerul is ako yi permission ngak lo receive kwa wa mi bara ka ka ngak lo you guys are dealing with kwa di lo kwa yet ku kwa lo create ban kwa to so can ko talk and before I proceed ahead with my message with my with the next topic let me bring in the sip Majomaku. Majok, what do you think about this Colorado?
Yeah, Abraham, I think I'm clear.
See
how she played it. She ain't giving my
Yeah,
voice back.
actually, you can proceed. I'm a little bit busy now. Once I'm done, I will let you know.
Okay, sound good. Okay, let me know, let you know. So that is a message you believe quite year. Where was part of the way change manual? Can a message like now? Barbe Paul, message you can title that with the letter. No, I little code or a band. For young long down a year old check, getting a below Adamu. General Macau can be up. Can anybody with a lie with a ye? Check root, I could eat but you by alone. With that is a with well ye get road. Lom ke ye. That's how it is. Like in you don't dolly. And quite what well, I'm going to another one young amulaj because I was in that case, but I can get our name. Who got to work another trick. So, anyway, my next topic is, as you guys see that President Salva Kiir returned to South Africa today, and here is what they post on their Facebook's official page. President went last week to South Africa to go and talk with President South Africa regarding my election. So today he returned. This is what they wrote on their Facebook. Say that His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit has returned to Juba following the official visit, productive visit to the Republic of South Africa. His Excellency President Salva Kiir was received at the Juba National yada 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 yada. Anyway, that's it. Okay, President went to Juba. To South Africa to meet with President South Africa for the election, and he's basically about the election. And this is what they are campaigning. There's election is doing more extension. President is saying that we are going for election. So what date is today is March 22nd, 2026. We left with the 9 more months. Okay, 9 more months left for the election to take place. And how we speak, there's no any preparation that we are seeing that the government is doing for election. There's no registration. There's no all of this. I don't know how this election will take place. I don't know. I have no clue how they will hold the election while the country is on this insecurity mess. I have no clue how they will hold this election. Nothing wrong with election. It's good. We support the election, okay? But be honest to yourself, government of South Sudan. Be honest to the people of South Sudan. Do not lie. Every time you come out and say, we are doing election for how many? For the last 6 years. This is the message that you guys been saying. We are ready for election. There's no more extension. We are going for election. And then when the time comes, oh, well, we are extending for another 2 years. This is how you guys lying to this idiot citizen of South Sudan. Because you citizen, you are the one who giving this government a power. Okay? Because they do whatever they want. They don't care about your suffering. Like how you guys been killed. 200 people die every day. 300, 420, 50. And the government don't give a damn about you. So, and this is not, I'm not whole government accountable for itself. Even opposition, you guys are part of this problem. As PLIO, you are a big man. You are one of the terrorists that killing the people. You are mobilized the white army to kill. You are one of the big evil in the country. So now the government said that the election will take place. How it will work, we don't know. Okay, what is connection with the South Africa and South Sudan? How do South Africa intervene here? What will the South Africa do for South Sudan election? Okay. The peace agreement C5 said that the talk will be moved from whatever to South Africa. How peace agreement are you guys going to be talking? Peace talk without outcome is not a peace. Why do you lie to yourself? You are spending million of dollars for this peace talk. The only people that was benefit from this peace talk are the country that hosting you. Pure $1 million, while your people are suffering instead of bring the peace that South Sudan don't need any other country to bring peace in South Sudan. It's South Sudan themselves can bring the peace in the country. If South Sudanese, you say that, okay, enough is enough. We are South Sudan, let us sit as a brother and sister on one table. Let us iron our differences out and then let have a genuine peace. Peace will come South Sudan. It will not take a week. One day, that peace will come. But you guys have played politics. Holding the citizen hostage or the nation hostage. For what? Every year, peace from Tomahini, from our city to Tomahini, from our Tomahini, now we are going to see pipe in South Africa. Even the late fourth, if South Sudan leader, they having a human heart. The late fourth kiss you guys feet and you seal your heart. You never said that, okay, we will keep, we will, and the fourth is one of the holy. And you say there's no, you guys have not come to your son to parliament the peace agreement that you guys signed. And that's where I see that when you kiss you guys feet and there's no any solution, I said these people, they will never achieve the peace that they are looking for. Never. Even Jesus Christ can come today on earth to J1 and say that me, I'm Jesus Christ, and I want you, President Salva Kiir, and the rest of the opposition to sit down and make a peace. You guys will not agree. If you guys are denied the peace offered them by late folk. So now C5, this peace talk in South Africa. So what is it? What is it for the people of South Sudan? Which one is coming first? A peace talk in South Africa or the election? It's really, South Sudan is, it's done. It's done. Today, we have seen by President. We have seen by President, listen to what he said. Okay, so this is how by President Taban Deng Gai came out today in Juba. One of the speech, I think he was talking one of the event about the Vietnam incident. There was an event hall in Juba. He attended and then he spoke. What he was saying is saying that he have not seen the president nearly a year. Last time that he met with President is May last year. And he has been blocked to see the president. Okay, here is the question I'm asking. The tribal development in South Sudan is the leadership by President Taban claimed that he has been denied access to president for the near a year. That's what he was saying, right? Okay, Taban Deng Gai is one of the vice president. So why is it, who is denying by President Taban Deng Gai to see the president. Is it a president refused to see Taban, or is it the people around the president are the one who denied Taban to see president? Okay, if the connection disconnected within the leadership, okay, within the leadership, if the leaders are denied themselves not to see each other, where is the country heading to? This is a political drama in the country, right? If the president cannot see his own vice president nearly a year, where the government? Either is the government functioning? Taban is one of vice president. For vice president, he should be seeing president daily or once a week in order to address all these issues going on in the country. Particular, right? At this moment, since March 1st, that incident happened in a Birmingham. President Salva Kiir approved to see General Taban once a week because on insecurity going on in Mayom. Because Mayom, where Taban Deng Gai coming from, this is where this insecurity coming from. Those people who kill people in Birmingham, and they're coming from the state of Taban. And President Salva Kiir was supposed to engage with General Taban and Tutkar Golwak and others. Let me call their name out. These are the people who are the leaders in Bentiu area. And people are youth of Bentiu and Division 4 are the one who causing insecurity in Birmingham. They are the one who cause insecurity in Lagos State, and they are the one who cause security in Warab State. These three areas, they are victim of the people of Mayom. Last year, over 50 people has killed in a Birmingham, and there was anything has been done. If there was something has been done at the time, 213 people that who lost their life in March 1st should not die. If that's the government. Because I know for sure those people who killed those 50 people last year in a Birmingham are the same people who killed 213 people. They are. So for the president, J1, I don't know who is control who here. Whoever in circle in the kitchen in J1, who spring the year of President Salva Kiir. I don't know if President Kiir know what's going on around the country. I don't know. Is President aware for 230 people who killed in a Birmingham? Did somebody tell him? Did somebody give those names 213 to the president to see them in his death? Did somebody show the picture of the dead women and children on his desk? Anybody? Hey, J1, staff, did you guys do that? Do President Salva Kiir aware of this? Adu Salva Kiir mayadi. Baba do nyegi kiraga? In the team war in Chilo, you went to hospital to visit the victim of Birmingham. You guys are taking all of these pictures and they're posting on social media to look good. But at the ground, there's a dirty work going on. People are dying. You are not doing your job. Why is it you guys are using the life of innocent people for your own power greediness? Bag peer, coach, back right. Your own dirty politics and power. Kogayato. Especially when one young, that one young to more ko ben pi junub sala mo nyanga to ko mu ne ko ngu mo nyam to wanu ma job welcome.
Thank you so much, Abraham Adit, to our viewers on Facebook, YouTube, and the audience in Clubhouse. I appreciate you all for tuning in and for joining us this very hour to discuss the affairs of our country. My name is Majuk Makur Malak Baraj, South Sudanese. Yeah, Abraham Adit, the topic that you have chosen today are very delicate. And once we think about them or to talk about these topics, it makes one emotional and it makes one questions the legitimacy of having a country. The issue of Abiyanom Abraham, I did not comment seeing that incident happen. Not because I don't want to say anything about it, but because the incident is tragic, traumatizing. And once I see the pictures circulating on social media, it made me stop scrolling on Facebook. It is only in South Sudan, Abraham, that you see the government letting citizens being killed in that huge number and made a very vulgar and ambiguous statement. With their committees that yield no fruits. I believe, Abraham, you read the statement released by the government and you listened to them the following morning after the incident in Abiyanom. The government failed to cite it or to condemn or name the group of individuals that kills these innocent people. And that is what irritated me most. If government failed to identify who killed the citizens, and then whom will you blame? The incidents of Abiyanom will remain in the history of South Sudan as one of the darkest, tragic ever. People were killed, Abraham, including the commissioner. And that commissioner is appointed by the degree of the president. And nothing has happened. Nothing completely. Nothing. They did not even redirect the NGOs to go to Abiyanom. They did not even send forces to go to Abiyanom. Those soldiers who just come and show us on Facebook, those guys just went there for show off. They are not going there for the genuine cause. So completely, it is a very tragic and sad incident. Just give me a few minutes.
Absolutely. It is a tragedy. Of course, if you can see that they just got that for show up, like take a picture, video, and post it on social media. And there's no any action they did seen 21 days later. And there's nobody has been held responsible for the killing of 20 and 13 people in Piedmont. Nobody has been held responsible. Are these lives of 213 people are more or less important than the person that who are behind it? Is the person is in J1 in the government or within SSPDF? Paul Nang, what are you doing? You are the chief of staff.
Indeed, Abraham, nobody has been held accountable. And nobody has even the government point to. Government did not even say it clearly that the Abiomnom incident is being castrated or carried out by the SPLM-IO. They did not say that. But the question still remains, why the government failed to identify the culprits, the criminals that killed these people? Why? Number two, Abraham, since the incident happened, that's when you see President going to South Africa with a huge delegation. And if you ask the close associate in J1 to disclose the amount the delegation and the visit of the President to South Africa is spent, it will be in the millions dollars, Abraham Adit. Completely, when you think through that, it makes you regret of having a nation. There is no point completely. The government should take care of the people. The life of the people should be priority, and that's what they call the nation. It is not just empty land. Empty land does not qualify to be called a country. An empty land must have citizens that live in that country for it to be called a country. And for them even to have a government. The reason why people should have government in place is to take care of them, guide them.
I'm gonna go 35.
5.
Oh, you 5?
Yes. So, but for our government, it is very unfortunate. Nothing is happening. People are dying on daily basis, and they are busy gambling, running here, try to arrest some of the government officials based on corruption allegations for just a week and pause it. Now they're running toward elections and nothing will happen. Now they're trying to negotiate with the opposition leaders and nothing is going to happen. Completely, it's like people are gambling. And in the process of gambling, the opposition, especially the rebels, are not waiting. Because the rebels have understood and realized that they cannot unseat the sitting president. The only thing they will do is to frustrate the citizen so that the citizen could rise up and speak to their leader. And that's what they're doing now. 213 individuals, children, women, and elderly people were massacred. And nobody talk about it. Nobody. Now they have seen a Abiomnom incident happen, and the heavy weight has not yet been felt by the regime and the citizens of South Sudan. And that's why they came up with another strategy of approaching Yerul East County. Either Yerul East, Rumbek East, or Rumbek North. These three counties are now in their tables of which county to attack, so that they could kill over 300 people. Maybe through that, the government will feel it. The citizens will rise up. And if they kill over 202 any of these counties and nothing happened, then they will come back to their drawing board and strategize on which county to hit next. It is heartbreaking, Abraham Adit. The children are dying without knowing the reason. Why are they being subjected or being the target? Elderly women who don't even get a penny from Juba regime are the victim of a wrongdoing in Juba. We have been praying to God, but God, I think, could even tell us that you South Sudanese, you are many. Those who are not in the position of power, you are many. Those who are in position of influence are less than 0.01%. What makes you not rise up and speak against these people? That is a question maybe God is asking us. How many days have we go to church? Myself, I always go to church and pray for that country. I even do fasting, Abraham Adit. Every Saturday I must fast for the sake of South Sudan. But I think the reason why God is not answering our prayers is simply because we are not even doing the right thing as the citizens. And that brought me to the conclusion that citizens of South Sudan are so dumb without being apologetic of it. We are dumb, and if we are not dumb, why do we allow government to play around with the lives of our women and our mothers and our fathers and our children? For how long? For how long? Now we keep speaking on social media, and some of them start telling us these are social media criminals. And these are thieves, calling us criminals. It is very sad, Abraham. Thank you.
It is very sad. It's very sad indeed, Majok. It's very sad because if we can see, God will never answer our prayers, because if you can see during the 21 years of war, South Sudan is a pure Christianity. People will believe in God and our prayer. When you pray, you will even feel the Holy Spirit come inside you. Okay? And that's where God was with us at the time. So that was the time that God was with the people of South Sudan. God was with us as in every direction we go. God was stand with us until we get us our independent. Okay? After we receive an independent 2013 Major, the leaders turn their back on God. Okay? What are they doing in J1? They're doing juju. They're doing everything that is they and this, I don't know if they read the Bible. Bible that said that you cannot serve two masters. Jesus Christ tells you point blank that you can choose one. You cannot choose a devil and God. These things are not going together. And you have seen, even I was surprised. Yesterday was Friday was Ramadan, Ramadan day for the Muslim holiday. You have seen how, you see, and this is where I was very critical. All of these leaders of J1, they were celebrate the Eid Mubarak. Everything was closed. Okay, and South Sudan is not a Muslim nation. Okay, what is the reason why the SPLM was fighting with Arab for the nearest 50-something years in 1972, or let's go back 1956? What was the one? The deen, the religion was one of the agenda that the SPLM pick up arms to fight with Arab. Because Arab was using Islamization to overrule the Southern. And our people, they have their own traditional belief, and they believe in God. They are Christianity. But they want to turn South Sudan as a Muslim nation. But people reject it. And that's the part of the SPLM pick up arms to fight with Arab. But suddenly, when we got our independence, these leaders, what they do, they turn the country now into Arab country. The government turned it back from the people that in first place that bring them, stand with them for the last 21 years to get independent, and then they go to same Arab that kill 2.5 million people and say that they are their friends and make allies.
Indeed, Abraham, because South Sudanese assume and believe that we were actually marginalized by the Arabs, and Arab was trying, especially the Khartoum regime, trying so hard to impose the Sharia law across Sudan, of which Southerners by then was basically or merely 90 or 99% Christian, or maybe 80%, and the rest are Africans who believe in their traditional God. People were so close to God, as you put it. But after getting independent, people forget about God and they begin to worship money. Now everything, when you see them going to Mombasa, going to Nigeria, going to Chad, going to West African countries, seeking for the deadly witchcraft doctor, it's because of money. And they have successfully managed, Abraham did, to disarm young people mentally. Abraham did, very few people who are watching us now are very few. And many of them, if we were here to insult one another, this show would have been almost close to 200. Look at the narrative and the negative aspect of being a bad citizen. And once your own give you money, you start praising that person. He's a good man, but you don't know where this person getting his money from. The few privileged thieves loot our resources, and they're using those resources to bribe us, to praise them every day. What of the people in Abiomno? What of people in the far end of Upper Nile, especially the side of Malakan? What are the vulnerable women in Abyei? What of the elderly people in Eastern Equatoria? And what of the vulnerable people in the Western Equatoria and the other far end of Wow? Those people who don't even know whether we have Juba or not. There are other South Sudanese who don't even know who is the president currently. And it is not their interest to know. Because one thing they look after or they want to know is for their security to be guaranteed. They should have a safe country. Then they go to their farm, cultivate, and then feed by their sweat. They don't want to know anything about Juba money. But as a leader, it is your mandate to connect those people to town through infrastructure road. It is your responsibility to show them the reason to why many people, 2.1 or 2.2 million lives lost during the struggle, is for you to have hospital. Take hospital to them. Give them schools. Let their children go to schools. But we are not looking at that, Abraham. And that's why many elderly people now, especially those who, especially the Nyanya one, veteran, I believe some of them are still alive now. They are currently regretting in their heart. Even Joseph Lago, I think was it 2 weeks ago when he was seeking to meet the president? These people are regretting because the Southern Sudan by then and the South Sudan currently is a total different mess.
Hi, do you sell cartons in the port?
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, thank you, Abraham. Yeah, it's a total mess. And the most saddest thing that anybody could not do is to make an elder regret. That is a curse by itself. Our country is cursed by these elders and by women. So, and when you look at the issue of Taban that you mentioned before, Abraham, believable control the president. Thank you. You can proceed.
Yeah, thank you, Major. Thank you. Let me respond to this guy called William Ball. William Ball, the kind of God, you wrote that you guys, you are the part of the South Sudan problem. William Ball, if you listen to me, can you read those names, 213 people who killed in Abiomno? Did we kill those people? People like you, William Ball, are the people of the problem because, you know, I understand you are depending the government because your uncles are the part of the system. Okay? So if you say that we are the problem, we are the part of the problem, what did we do to be a part of the problem? Did we kill those 213 people? Or did we make that economy? Did we do it? Did we pick up arms to go in the bush? Did we? And I understand William Ball, I think in a Mwanjang in a Mwanjang. Mwanjang ki we akwa ka quite called Mwanjang kato. Because kuchola na wal control of blind, kuchol blind. Any kudong kill blind, and a kudong ane one on uncles are part of the government. Government is not for the family use. Yeah, William Ball. Government is for the people, by the people. Whenever people, citizen, see something wrong, the government is doing wrong, the citizen have to come out and speak in public. Okay? For us as a concerned citizen, call her, we are the part of the problem. Did we pick up AK-47? Fight? Did we kill anybody? William Ball? Or your uncle? Or did we loot it, the government? Did we make a corruption? Are we in the power? Did we go to the bush, pick up and kill the women and children? Did we kill those 213 women and children in Abiomno? Or did we kill 22 civilian in a youth? Did we kill those? It is the same your system, you have William Ball. The same system that you are supporting for the blood of innocent people. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to say. We're young. I feel sorry for you guys. I feel sorry.
Abraham, let me add this word to William. William, I don't know whether you're still watching or listening or you have already left. Your comments might be true the way you look at it. And as you look at one of the Greek philosophers categorized citizens into two, it says there are those who think like idiots and those who think like citizens. So you need to go and think about that. Being a citizen, it means a lot. You have a role to play. Look, one is already cash, one is two. So it needs you to play a critical role. That is what you call citizens. But if you don't play any role in that government or in the government of your country, then you might be part of idiots group. Number two, William, I may redirect you to go to the book of John in the Bible. Thank you. The book of John in the Bible, John chapter 1, verses 1, you read through it. It is stated very clearly that in the beginning, there was a word, and the word was with God. Literally, William, what tells you is that the word that you speak is God by itself. And that's why people are always cast through words. People are always blessed through words. It's only people like you think that if you are given V8, then that is a blessing. Having V8 is not a blessing. Having cars is not a blessing. Being given money is not a blessing. Blessing is in the word that we speak. We are not the problem to our country. We are trying to contribute like useful citizens. We don't want to be useful or useless idiots who only see the positive aspect of the government. Lastly, Abraham, to those who are watching, none of us is opposing the government. We are supporters of that government. And that's why we are speaking, telling our government it should do better than this. Thank you, Abraham.
Thank you, Majok. Absolutely right. Because when you are the government, if you see the government is doing, you have to tell the government this is not you are not doing. That's how you become. You are a real concerned citizen, and you need to support. You cannot support the government blindly. You're doing that. You see the government is doing wrong thing, and then you turn your blind eye on that, and you don't have to question it. You are not a citizen. So that is the William. You have to take that with you, my brother. Okay. Anyway, so we are coming to our conclusion, Yakwana. So our aim of today, this had to do because President Salva Kiir need to find a way to meet with President Taban Deng Gai. That is his prime president. The leaders have to sit. If you need to solve the issues in South Sudan, you leaders have to sit down. Okay. You guys need to sit. You cannot like block anybody. Anybody that who behind of this, I know President Salva Kiir should not do this. I know our people in the circle are doing this. And these people who are in circle are in the kitchen are the people that will hold the people of South Sudan hostage. Okay. because they are their own greediness. They control the president. Like what William Ball here, William Ball, they are the part of that system, control the president. People who don't want to talk about it. President, our president. Okay. So this is not, the government have to be questioned. Government have to be questioned if there's something wrong, because this is time people are dying. People are losing. Every day people are dying. And we need to keep silent for what? Both government and opposition have to hold you responsible if you are really a concerned citizen. So for General Taban Deng Gai is a vice president. It's one of the vice president. The current government is a party system. They are SPLM. Okay, it's SPLM are not meeting themselves. So what kind? The ruling party is SPLM, and they are not meeting their own leaders. So what kind of ruling party are you guys? Are you ruling? Are you running the government divided? Or if they look at Uncle Cham Tongto. If you guys cannot allow, but as I mentioned again, and I will repeat it again, that Taban Deng Gai, you cannot favor Taban Deng Gai over Montreal, or you cannot favor Montreal over Taban Deng over Tutkelwak. Because I see the president meet Tutkelwak daily, weekly. Why is it the president meeting Tutkelwak daily, weekly, and he don't get a time to meet with the vice president? He's vice president Taban Deng Gai. Huh? So how? So how? So these are the things. These are the issues you guys need to do. Okay, president need to find a place. If you guys, I said that we are going to election for 2013. Okay, so election cannot take while you are not on same page with your own political party leadership. Okay, I don't know how this election gonna work. So president need to find a way to reach out to President Salva, to buy President Taban Deng Gai, because he said that they are sending the letters and there's no returning. So why is it? Why is that? Why the president office don't allow the vice president to see the president? What is going on? When I listen to his voice, I crack my head. Okay, that's my. The next one, my last but not least. This is what is the response to one of the guy. This guy right here. This guy here is James Gadet Dak. He's one of the Dr. Young Machar ring circle. He's a spokesperson of Dr. Young Machar, vice president when he was, and you guys know him very well. Yes, what he wrote today. James Dak was responding to Vice President General Taban Deng Gai's statement. He said that if you sell your brother to the enemy, even the enemy will not trust you. It is too late to complain. What goes around, come around, and quote. That is coming from James Duck. And why he said that is responding to General Taban Deng Gai's remark that President can see him for the last nearly a year. Okay, and what caught my eye on this, and why I bring this up, because what he wrote, and for record too, James Gatek was accused 2016 war J1 top fight. He was one of the people behind of his Facebook post. At the time he was in Nairobi. Okay, and what he was proposed, he posed that. By President Dr. Yamacha has been killed now, and they want all kinds, and that's what the cause of that. That was the truth, and that's the reason why he was arrested. He was picked up in Nairobi and taken to Juba, and then he was arrested. Okay, But thank God they released him a year later or 2 years later when the peace agreement signed between the IO and the government. So he was released on the account of Dr. Yago peace agreement. But now he get into it. Now he accused, this is what caught my attention. If you can read between the line, what he wrote. He is accused by President Taban Deng Gai to betray Dr. Yang Machar. Why this is very, very unique and very interesting to me is because on his word, I'm not talking about his word. I'm doing analysis on what he wrote, okay? On his word, he thinks that Joro Taban Deng Gai has sold Dr. Yang Machar out to the President Kiir because he won 2018 peace agreement, and then he went to Juba and signed the peace, and then he will break away from SPLIO and join SPLM RG. Okay, and he see that what he's seeing here, what James that telling you you don't mean, or tell Yoruba, he's saying that Yoruba Taban Deng is saying this is a tribal statement here. This is not a political statement. This is a tribal statement. What James Kadi was saying is that my President Joro Taban Deng Gai sold his own brother Nuer Yang Machar to the Dinka. That's my analysis of what he wrote. Okay, but he don't see it a politics that Taban Deng is one of the political leader in South Sudan in government. He have his right to choose what is best for his political career. Okay. And when I see Joro Taban speaking, so when he say that he have right to complain to the president, he have right to complain to his president, then okay, I am a vice president here, okay, and I have right to see the president, to meet with the president. Why am I being blocked? This is a genuine question. Okay? But for you, James Gadega, the SPLIO mouthpiece, propagandists, and doing a war, that you are just come out here to do this is not a good thing to say, brother James Gadega, because you guys are supporting a war in the country. And you want Taban Deng Gai to be a part of your crime that you are doing, committing to killing the innocent civilians in the country. Okay? So you are seeing, so you are calling, so you are part of those Nuer, called those Nuer son and daughter in the government that has a Nuer will. And you see those people who are in the bush, mobilizing 13 years old, 12 years old white army to go and kill people. Has a good Nuer. You guys are finishing the next generation of the Nuer. For you guys to give the AK-47 for 12 years old, 10 years old, 13 years old to go and fight. Because these are the kids. These children, these white army are the kiddo. Their brain is not developing yet, they're still young. But you guys are one there to brainwash them. And you think that you are doing a good thing for the nation, or you say you are doing a good thing for the Nuer society. You guys don't learn from the lesson. But my President Taban is seeing this. That's why you guys hate Taban so much. My President Taban is seeing what you guys are doing for the Nuer community is not good. You are killing your own community. One tribe cannot fight the government. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Using the innocent children to go and die for nothing. For you to come out here to call that Taban is a sellout, is a betrayer, and now he's testing his own medicine because he was been denying for seeing President Salva Kiir. So are you complaining? Who's complaining? Are you complaining? Are you crying? Or are you condemning Taban Deng Gai? So yeah, Jama, Sudan belongs to all of us, okay? You don't use tribalism as your weapon to humanize the people that who are doing the right thing for their country. The people that we choose the peace over the war. What's wrong with that? And you are supporting the person that who killing the people. Those 213 people who killed in Abiomnom, you as feel like are part of the problem. Because you choose a violence over the peace. You mobilize people, all the civilians, the civilians say that we are marching to Juba to overthrow the government. Now, when the government responds, you are crying. Because I spell lots of everything. You are lost militarily, you are lost politically. So for you to come out to accuse or to attack by President Taban Deng Gai that he said Dr. Young Machar out. How? How did Taban Deng Gai sold Dr. Young Machar out? For you guys yourself, you as well our member, supporters, or whatever, are the one who sold Young Machar out. Because Young Machar is facing a criminal activity now because of the crime that this member committed by his name. So, James Gadet, Dak, you're supposed to learn your lesson. And this is what Professor Adonyabak said, that you act narrowly. This is what are you doing? You are acting narrowly. You are not listening. You are repeating the same mistake that you did in 2016. Get into yourself in trouble. You should learn from your lesson. You should be well mute. Don't write anything. You should thank God that you are alive today. And follow the court procedures. If your chairman has been arrested, okay, be silent. And follow the rule that, and then when the court finds Dr. Yamashar as innocent, he will come out. And the peace talk in in South Africa coming up. If Dr. Yami be released from house arrest and go to South Africa to join the peace talk, and he got reconciled and then go back to SPLM. So what are you going to say, James, with your statement? Words are very important. You should know what you write. Criticize your own. Taban Deng Gai he's a leader. I don't see Taban Deng Gai anywhere. I see him as a leader. He's one of the leaders. And he will be criticized as a leader of this country, not be criticized anywhere. The same thing to you. You cannot be criticized. I cannot criticize Dr. Yamachar because he's anywhere. No. I criticize him for his failed politics. For hold the country hostage. 1,000 people are dying because of his name. And because he surrounding himself with people who supporting violence in the country. At the same time, we criticize President Salva Kiir surrounding himself, the people that he listen to, the people that don't accept that the peace is the only option, that let sit down with your brothers and make a peace and then move the country forward. So I stop here. That your statement, James, is really it's not a good thing. You need to take it back, and it's contemptible. So that is what are my comment with that one. And the last, Majuk, do you have to say something about that, or are you good?
Yeah, thank you, Abraham Adit. You have actually analyzed the statement correctly. And the two things that James should know is that in politics, no permanent enemies and no permanent friends. And for him referring that you sold your brother to enemy, he need also to be mindful about his wording or the choices of words he decided to use. The enemy in his own mind, I don't know, is he referring enemy to a certain tribe or is he calling the president enemy? An enemy to who? To him or to a certain tribe? So even Riek himself has never stated or regarding anybody as enemy. And if he has said that, then I've never come across that. And that is what is called politics. So people like James, these are the young people who are supposed to be mindful of the future of the country. But the way they have been taking the issues of South Sudan on social media, even after a deadly J1 dogfight, he is always at the top list of the people who triggered that fight. And he also has his hand, also has a blood. So he should be mindful. He should be mindful of whatever thing that he posted on his wall, because I know nobody can control his social media, knowing that one day he might be a minister in that country, or he can even be a president. So, and being a president on social media is one of the things that never forget. If you post something very nasty today, it will wait you for the next 50 years until you leave the world. Otherwise, such statements should not be entertained when the country is so fragile and divided along ethnic lines. Thank you.
Thank you, Majok. Absolutely. And our last closing remark, Majok, there's a trending video on social media for the last couple of days. There was a young lady came out. He was interviewed. I think let me play the video. She was interviewed somewhere. I think in Uganda. So let me play this video clip. This is trending on social media.
Because me, I cannot be allowed to get married to a Nuer because of their historical wars that happened back in the days. And then also, I cannot get married to an Equatorian. They believe they have a bad background. So for them, family background matters when they marry off their daughter.
So bad background in terms of Equatorians are South Sudanese.
Yeah, they are South Sudanese.
So which bad background do they have?
No, we believe like they are not, I don't know, please, people shouldn't come for me for this, but in South Sudan we believe like we are the priority, the supreme.
The Dinka.
Yeah.
You're the
The
Banyankole
leading,
of that
the
side.
leading tribe, yes. So we don't believe in other tribes, being South Sudanese actually. So we believe we are the real South Sudanese.
The Dinka.
The Dinka.
Jesus Christ, where are you coming from? Anyway, Majok, you listen to that young girl. I don't know what her name is, but for the sake, let me condemn her statement. I'm not stand with her statement, but another word. She's right. She's right for her. She's right for her. She's entitled to her own opinion. Okay, so she can. This is how the freedom of speech. She have right to say anything to say. So those of you who are watching, that's what this has been trending in Facebook, Twitter. I mean TikTok. I'm not that fan of TikTok. I don't go to that TikTok that much. So this has been trending in Clubhouse. People have been talking for the last 24 hours. People have been open a room, talk about it, and then condemn it, and all of this. Some of this shallow mindset, this tribalistic, they took it. And this is same from the young girl, and they took it and ran with it. Say that this is what the young tribe believe, as the Dinka tribe, what they are believing in. So that's her opinion. She's speaking for herself. She's not speaking for entire Dinka. So you should not go there and make a tribal politics out of it. Because I know these individuals are doing, they're running for the last 24 hours about this, because of this, what she said. Well, that's her right opinion. She can say what she said, but that's her opinion. You cannot just go and generalize others, say that, okay, this is what the tribe Dinka believe in. No, she's not representing Dinka. This is what I believe. And another thing, that every culture have a norms, okay? Have a norms. Now we are during the 1600, 1500, during the old age. Yes, of course, that thing is there because you cannot even community cannot marriage to go and marry other community. They are there. Also, maybe her parents raise up and tell her what she's saying. She feel maybe that's how she was raised up in her household. Okay, so you should not take political out of this. So I don't know. That's what I'm just going to respond to that. So, Majok, what do you want to say about that?
Yeah, thank you, Abraham. I came across this clip in several platforms, but I did not say anything. When you look at and listen to the lady Abraham, it tells you that this lady might have been in Uganda for almost entire life that she lives, of which she has no more information about the compositions of our tribes in South Sudan. That could be the reason to why she said what she said.
Ross is right under it.
So, in simple terms, the young woman or the young lady lacks knowledge, and she was speaking out of naivety. She thinks like that pride of being from a certain tribe make you a full human being, but in reality, that is not true. Whether you're from minority tribe or from big tribe, at the end of the day, we are all South Sudanese and we are human beings. Secondly, this Ugandan guy that always interviewed these people, I think this guy might be set up somewhere to tarnish a certain image of a certain tribe. I remember there was a guy who was interviewed by the same guy when he was accusing Kenyans of not speaking good English compared to Ugandan. So these people are the people that spend their entire life in Uganda. Maybe they left South Sudan during the struggle or even when they were 5 years and they grew up in Uganda. So it's better for them to go back home, understand the culture of the country, and also to have some friends across other tribes and learn from them. Lastly, it is not right for her to say it, we Dinka, we are the only tribe that we see ourselves as South Sudanese. That statement is not true, because Dinka is part of South Sudan and could possibly constitute a certain percent of the country, like another tribe in South Sudan. So no any single tribe can say they are the original South Sudanese. No. We use that language when we were together with Arabs. So after we gained our independence as the country, and then 64 tribe became what constitutes South Sudan. Otherwise, if people taking her seriously and start linking our statement with a certain tribe, and then you person who is taking her in that way also lacks knowledge. If somebody is speaking out of ignorance, and then the only thing we should do is to educate her. But we cannot take a statement and try to make it like a general statement that represents a certain group of people. So that's what I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Majok. Yeah, do you have any last words? So we are about to conclude. So the end of the day. So this is our last show. I mean our last. We're in our last day of the show.
Yeah, the only thing I could say, Abraham, is to appreciate you for creating time to bring this topic up and speak about it. And also to the viewers, thank you so much. I understand you might be having some difficulties, you might be having some issues to address or to attend to, but you chose to come and listen and also to comment, ask questions, and do whatever thing that you wish. But all in all questions or comments are welcome. And you are free anytime you want. On Sunday, join Abraham Adit Show. Come and share your opinions, other citizens. You cannot be a useful citizen when you don't speak in the affairs of your country. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much, Brother Jamakur. Wonderful closing. So as we come to conclusion, Jama, thank you for watching our show. Our today's show is regarding about the statement that made by President Taban Deng Gai. According to his statement, he has been unable to meet President Salva Kiir nearly a year. If it is true, this is not a mere personal grievances. It is a reflection of system default or fail. A vice president's role is to advise, coordinate, and support the nation leadership. Denying him such access is undermining the very structure of government. It raised uncomfortable question: is the power being exercised by elected leaders or by invisible gatekeepers, which are people who are gatekeeping the one around the president, are the one denying by President Taban Deng Gai to see his president. Okay, this situation is highlight a very dangerous trending where the institution weaken and inform the control and rise. Okay. When the communication break down at the top leadership, when the communication break down at the top level from the leadership, what that mean to you? The entire nation feel the consequences. If that level, the top level, the communication breakdown. For example, if your communication, if your wife or your husband, wife and husband, you break, there's no communication in your house, what that mean? Things are not good, right? It will lead into divorce or break the family apart. South Sudan cannot afford such a fragment at any time when the unity is in for the peace and development. Barriers within the leadership only deepen instability. If there's no any communication within the top leaders, the sustainability, peace, and all kind of this talk, it will know where to go, right? The presidency must address this concern openly. Silence of President Salva Kiir will only fuel the mistrust among the leadership within their cocoon, right? If President Salva Kiir listen to those gatekeepers or in the kitchen, these people are not doing a good thing for the nation. The leadership is not just about authority, it is about accountability. And when the power becomes inaccessible, the government itself is at risk. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. That's our last show. Enjoy your rest of the day. May God bless you and may God bless South Sudan. Peace be upon you.
I think